What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Just going to be discussing and going over everything we've got in the new next Paladins update. So if you guys want to leave a like, and if you are new, subscribe. I will be doing a lot more Paladins videos. I got a Overwatch video and a Smite video that should be going up on the channel here within like the next week or two. So if you guys are looking forward to that, and you want to subscribe for that, that'd be great. Also, just want to talk to you guys real quick. We recently hit 200 subscribers on the channel, like about a day or two ago. Really want to thank you guys for that. It means absolutely a lot, and your guys' support has been absolutely insane lately, so I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you guys for 200 subscribers. It means a lot. Not going to be really doing too much in this video. Just going to be going over stuff and talking about it. So if you guys have already read the patch notes and stuff, there's not really going to be much on screen. I'm just going to be kind of talking, giving my opinions on everything. So if you guys want to tab out and just listen to me talk in the background, that'd be cool. Not going to be too much on screen. If you guys haven't seen the patch notes, then you guys can check the patch notes out with me as well. We're going to get right into it. Got a new battle pass. It's going to be, I think, it's going to be like mid-March, I think, when this gets released. Something around there. It'll be 650 crystals like normal. We got a new Tiberius Skin. The skin looks absolutely insanely good. You know, I was against the 2-month updates, like every 2 months, only getting one update in that time when we also used to get like an update every 1 month. But if they're going to be giving in this quality of skins like every 2 months, and we're going to be getting this high of quality skins, then I'm all for it. Insanely cool Tiberius Skin. Great for him because Tiberius got an insanely good skin for his first skin, unlike Io. Io got probably some of the worst skins in the game. For Io, for her first skin, being her Sailor Moon skin or whatever the fuck it is, or pirate skin. Crypt Guardian Rom looks insanely good in game. I really like his ult. His ult has a cool effect. If you guys do know, I think it's Anubis from Smite. They took a lot of inspiration from Anubis from Smite and put that into this Rom skin, especially with his ult and stuff like that. And he walks around the map. His bones, you can hear his bones creaking as well. Really cool. Divine Daughter Ying. The only thing I'll say about this skin is that the weapon looks super cool, and her clones look super cool as well. Her clones have like a hieroglyphic like flash when they shatter. Apart from that, I really don't think we should even got a Ying skin. There's a picture down below for one of the new death cards that people are really like 100% rallying around. That like they want a skin for that in the near future, which is the Egyptian Pepper. I don't know why we're getting another Ying skin. Ying has so many skins. Apart from that, we got probably one of my new favorite skins in the game. I'm telling you guys, Maeve is getting probably every time Maeve gets a skin, it's somehow better than the last skin. This skin is absolutely insane. Now everybody's assuming it looks like absolute shit just because the splash art, I will admit, looks a little bit weird. But if you guys did watch the stream and did see it in-game it looks absolutely god tier, insanely cool, absolutely fucking awesome skin. Maeve, like I said, every time she gets a new skin, people bitch and complain, but you cannot deny that she gets somehow a better skin every time she does get a new skin. This skin is probably going to be one of my favorite skins in the game, and probably is probably the best skins in the game once it does get released. Cannot wait to use this. Probably the sole reason I'm going to be trucking through this battle pass. It's just for the skin. Granted, the Tiberius and the Rom skins are cool. I probably will never use the Ying skin, but especially with the effects on her daggers, the hieroglyphs, it like flashes and slowly scrolls across her daggers. Insanely cool. Her alt music is insanely cool. Her VGS voice pack is god tier. Got the recolors. We got more of like a pinkish purple for the Tiberius skin. Looks cool. Red for the Rom skin. Definitely fits Rom. Purple, blackish for the Ying skin. Now, we didn't see these in game, but I'm assuming they're going to be just as good. I cannot wait to see the Maeve recolor in game. That's something I'm looking forward to. Now, here's where I say, why didn't we get a Egyptian Pepper skin in game instead of a Ying skin for this battle pass? Right here, guys. It's going to be one of the new death cards. I think we get this during the battle pass. Everybody wants this to be a skin. There's like so much support around this one piece of art now that they're like trying to make high res, make a skin for this for Paladins for this Pepper skin. And I'll admit it, this skin is probably better than the Yink skin anyways, or even like the Rom or the Tiberius skin. Maybe even the Maeve skin, arguably. I don't know. I'd have to see it in game first if they do end up making the skin, but I really do hope they give us a skin sometime in the future because it's an insane concept. This art probably one of some of the best art in the game, at least for like a death card. We got another spray of Pepper. It's funny how Pepper doesn't even have a skin in this battle pass, and yet she has like sprays and she has all this art. I don't know. You really teasing this high res. Is it you got something planned in the future, or is it just all this speculation or this bullshit or what? Fragile is going to be getting a rework. It's not really like a map rework. It's more of like a visual rework. It just looks different. It's exactly the same as it was. It just looks different. Not going to talk about it very much. They're taking away kill cam and top play. Fine. If it's going to fix a list of like 25 bugs by just taking these two things away, then I'm all for it. I'm so sick of those bugs, especially when I'm playing ranked. Death cards. Have a new cosmetic. Death cards will appear to enemy when you kill in a match. Going to be very cool. We have MVP screen and accolades, which is very similar to Overwatch, except Overwatch only takes the top 4 players instead of the top 6. It's going to be all top 6 of the winning team, or something like that. I think it's going to be on the MVP screen. And accolades, pretty much accolades, it's going to be kind of like commendations, and they show it right here as well. Commendations, they have pretty much they kind of took this from Overwatch, but apart from Overwatch, you can give like unlimited commendations in Overwatch like every game if you wanted, but they're going to restrict it that you only can give 8 out per 24 hours. So I do think they're going to have to get rid of that in the future, but 100 you get a limited title, 200 you get a gold chest, 300 you get a weird looking death stamp, 400 a diamond chest, and 500 you get a loading frame at the end of season 3. So you guys probably going to have like 8 months to get 500 commendations. Just play ranked and carry ranked games. Either that or just every day go into a party with like 3 or 4 people and just give everybody a commendation each game. Restrictions, you can only grant 8 for 24 hours. Unlike Overwatch, where it's there's no restrictions on how many commendations you can give. You cannot command the same player in a single day. They did not say that during the update show, so I guess scratch that, my idea that I had like 2 minutes ago. Players who are banned will have their commendations reset to 0, which is kind of bullshit as well, because I have reported like the same, like a dozen people that I've reported like a dozen times, and they still haven't got banned. So I'm pretty sure unless you're like exploiting a bug or legit hacking in the game, you'll never end up getting banned. So I don't know why they even have this here. At least on console. I'm not quite sure about PC. Maybe they ban people on PC. I'm not 100% sure, but at least on console, no matter how many times you get reported, you'll never end up getting banned unless you hack or exploit like a bug that needs to be fixed or something that like breaks the game. Combat feedback. Not going to talk about that very much. Loading screen art for the cosmic skins. Very cool. They finally got that fixed. Death cards. Now, I don't know if I have the same opinion as a lot of you guys, but look at all these other death cards. They look pretty damn lame. And then you get down here, and then you get to that one Pepper, the Egyptian Pepper death card, and that looks like a god tier like art card. These all look super lame. If they want to keep making these death cards, they need to make it as quality as that Egyptian Pepper death card, because these just look super lame. Mastery levels, they're taking away mastery levels, which I'm kind of bummed about, but at the same time, I've never bought a single level in my life. Actually, I'll take that back. I've purchased levels all the way to level 8, just to unlock talents when there's a new hero or a new champion. But apart from that, I've never bought any levels, so I guess this really doesn't apply to me. I'm just still debating whether I should keep my 3.5 million gold or spend it on like random levels. I don't know. Titles, if you get for 5 million gold, you get the 1%, and at 1 million, you get all these lame titles. I definitely won't be buying any of those because all those titles are super lame. Got some golden skins. Golden Cassie. Long time waiting. At least Cassie's getting some type of skin. They're kind of giving skins to some of the champions that haven't got a skin in forever, which is Cassie, Mccory, and Torvald. They all haven't had a skin in forever. So all the people that are complaining about a Torvald skin, there you go. He just got a new skin. Got a new chest. I'm not going to talk about it. We got a new Terminus skin. Not going to talk about it very much because I honestly don't care, and I probably won't ever use this skin or buy it. Kind of, if we had the Steel Forge Battle Pass, it's pretty much the same theme of it. That's all it really is. Split rewards, blah blah blah. The map rotation. Not going to talk about that very much in this video. Balance, probably the last thing I'm really going to talk about. How far are we in? 10 minutes, not bad. Map rotation, or not map, balance. Balance, I'm on balance now. Ashe, they're reverting her damage back to 400. Thank Christ, because Ashe is garbage currently on the live version of the game. At least maybe if they revert the damage, she'll be a little bit better. I still think she'll still be, compared to like some of the other tanks, a little bit underwhelming. They might have to buff her somehow again. But it's a good start. Barrack is getting a shitload of nerfs. They said he has too much self-sustain, which I really don't think is that much of a problem. The reason why he has so much self-sustain is because the Cauterize got nerfed. It's not like he's really overpowered. The only thing he does is stun the point. He's a really easy target. His shield goes down in like 2 seconds. I don't know. Yet they're still nerfing his sustainability, which I'm not going to complain about because I really don't use Barrack that often. I'm more of an Inara player if I have to play point tank. But, rocket boots, the healing went down. They reduced the duration. Field deploy, which is a turret card. They reduced the healing. Healing station. They reduced the healing per second down to 25. He's still going to have some disdain, but just not as much. Bomb King, I don't know why they didn't give him more nerfs and nerf his damage down to like 750 per bomb. I still think Bomb King's going to be insanely broken still on PC. I heard he's super broken on PC. Console, not really that much, but at least from what I've heard on PC, he's insanely good. I don't know why that they even nerfed this. This is an unneeded nerf. They nerfed the wrong thing. I do agree Furia is a bit overpowered currently on live patch, but they were nerfed the wrong thing. I think they were just like, oh, Furia's overperforming. What can we do? We're lazy. We'll just nerf Cherish. Let's lower it down to 15%. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. Cherish, I don't know. After this, it's really going to be dead. She's still going to have a lot of healing with the beam. And I use the beam most games anyways, if it's not like a long range map. The only time I really use like Cherish is maybe on like Timber Mill and Frog Isle, at least currently. There's more reason to run Beam Furia over Cherish. What they should have nerfed is her passive, which is her Wrath passive. They should have nerfed that so it takes a lot more healing to get that all the way built up to full. He's still going to be able to do a shitload of damage and all that other stuff and have an insanely good ult. Just not going to be able to put out as much healing with Cherish. Grok got a shitload of changes. I'm not even going to talk about most of these changes because I don't know how they're really going to fare. I barely ever use Grok. Grok currently is probably one of the worst healers in the game. So hopefully these changes make him at least a better healer. He's a better damage like support. He's more of like a version of Pip now currently with Maelstrom than he is even a healer. You see more damage Grok than healer Grok currently. I'm not really going to talk about most of this stuff just because I'm not quite sure how it's really going to fare. I'll let you guys know if I do make another tier list, which I probably will after this update does go live. So, stay tuned for that, probably like a month from now. But, not going to talk about any of that. A lot of shit that got changed. I'll have to play it in game and see how it goes in game first before I talk about any of that, or even on the PTS. Nara, they reverted her damage. Thank Christ. Koga got hit with a few hefty nerfs. I don't think it's really going to kill Koga, especially on console. I think Koga's still going to be insanely good, like a top pick on console. Adrenaline Junkie got nerfed. The damage threshold per energy point from 70 up to 80. So it takes more damage to get a full bar of energy. Cards, Trigger Happy, which is the one that gave him up to 50% extra healing while he's firing SMGs. Now that's only going to be a max of 25%. Pretty huge nerf. Surprise, which is I think the one where he gets ammo on Shadow Step. They kind of really just nerfed like his Shadow Step build. I mean, you can still run like the infinite ammo build and still be pretty good. It's more they like nerfed a lot of his stuff where if you like get the ammo and get the healing on his dash, they nerfed kind of a lot of that stuff. But I think he's still going to be good with like an infinite ammo build where you just click the agility and then try to get the you get ammo while your agility is active and stuff like that, and you get the increased healing. That's the way I usually end up playing him anyways. I'm not really a fan of the Shadow Step Adrenaline Junkie style anyways. Maeve, Predation, now only works against players. Damn it, now I can't shoot at the Narwhal, the Barrack turrets, the Ying clones, and get like 2 seconds every couple daggers off my Prowl cooldown. Damn it. I don't know, everybody's saying this is a huge nerf. I don't think it's that huge of a nerf at all. I think this should have even already been in the game. I don't know why it works on deployables or shields. Not going to really affect Maeve whatsoever. She's still one of those top performing gods that if you're great with her, you can perform well. She just kind of sucks with newer players and like medium to like mid-range players that really can't play her well. Mccory, not really going to talk about Mccory because not really much got changed. They increased his shield health, but they reduced his ult health for some reason. I don't know why. Dama got his gourd reverted. Okay, not going to talk about it very much. Kind of just a no-brainer. Rom, I don't know why they nerfed Rom. Rom is probably one of the most easy to deal with tanks in the game. The only time you have like a problem with Rom is if you don't have anything to like deal with him. Genos deals with him by grabbing him mid-dash. Tyra, I think it's more of like a PC nerf than a console nerf than anything. Rom isn't really that good on console, in my honest opinion. Especially if you have like Skye and Tyra in every game, which is usually like 75% of the games, or like a Genos even in most of your games. There's just a lot of damage in the games, at least on console, to the point where he's average at best, I'd say. He's not really overpowered, he's not underpowered, he's just extremely average. With these nerfs, I'd say he's probably a little bit below average. He's still going to be very solid into comp set, we don't have too much to deal with him, but on console, I think it's more of like a PC nerf than anything. I don't think it was really needed for console. Saris finally got a huge buff. Reduced the cooldown on her heal back to 1.5 seconds. Insanely good, you can see a lot more Saris in ranked now. And in play in general. For some reason, they're buffing Shaolin. I heard Shaolin's absolutely broken on PC right now, just with the silence and everything. I'm not quite sure if on console he's still pretty dead on console. You see a Shaolin once in a while, but he just takes too much skill and he just gets absolutely wrecked by hit scan characters on console at the point where there's not really much reason to pick him up over like other like projectile characters, even like Amani. Amani's insanely good right now, and you can do a lot. But Amani has so much more she can do on console. I heard he's great on PC though currently. Increase the minimum projectile speed when drawing bow, okay, up to 300. Reduce base gravity scaling, and remove gravity scaling for fully drawn arrows. So if you shoot at range, your arrow won't fall down as it travels through the air. Finally, we got some Skye nerfs. Skye is probably one of the best flanks in the game, if not the best flank in the game. You either pick her or you ban her like every game currently. Smoke and Dagger, remove the 1 second duration increased, good. Reduce the healing per second down to 150, good. Reduce the duration, good. Because right now, at least on the live patch, she's pretty much unkillable until you get like Cauterized 2, and she just dominates the early game. She just like steamrolls a fight, and she wins like every 1v1 unless she's going against like a really beefy tank. Terminus, they nerfed Terminus for some reason. I don't know why. They changed a couple of his cards and scaled back a couple of his cards. Terminus, not going to see any changes whatsoever. Tiberius, probably the biggest thing with Tiberius, they actually fixed a bug where hit scan would not register on Tiberius when he was in his combat trance. I think that's with that change and that bug fix, I think Tiberius is going to be a lot more scaled back, a lot easier to hit and lock down. Reduced lockout after his last ability is used, is charged after his ult. Good. Bragging rights. They reduced the. That's probably one of his better cards as well. I don't know why they reduced the healing. Not 100% sure why. And they reduced his ultimate card, so which is his combat trance card, where you use combat trance, you get an ultimate charge during the duration of the ability. I mean, it's still going to be like a 3% duration. I think it goes for like 4 seconds. So 3 times 4, you're still getting like 20%. At like 12 to like 20% ult. Plus, if you're firing during that, you're getting that ult charge from hitting people. I think he's still going to be very solid. They finally nerfed Torvald. His shields right now, at least in the live game, are absolutely insane. Nerfed it down to 500, so now the max shield he's going to be able to get is 1,000 with the A talent. So happy to see that. For some reason, they nerfed Ying's healing. Ying, her base healing sucks. The only thing she really has good is her ult. I don't know why they're nerfing her healing. Xin, they're finally getting rid of the damage immunity on Guillotine. I'm fine with that because Guillotine is uncounterable and it's absolutely broken talent in the game currently. Smolder, reduce the healing. I'm fine with that as well. Makes him a lot less unkillable. Especially when you're like in a 1v1. He smolders out and gets back to almost full health, and then you're left at like 1/3 of your health, and he's able to win a 1v1. No more of that shit, Xin. Sorry, buddy. Apart from that, we just got some bug fixes. This is probably here the main bug fix that's going to fix Tiberius. The rest of these are just kind of, you guys can check them out. I'm not going to talk about them in this video. Gameplay stuff. I don't know. Not really much else to talk about. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What you guys do think of all the new stuff in the update. Apart from that, let me know what you guys think, and leave a like, subscribe, share the video. All the support honestly really does help me out. Let's see if we can get this video to 5 likes. Really shallow goal, I know, but let's see if we can make it happen. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in a future video. I should have a Overwatch and a Smite video coming out here in the next week or two, so stay tuned for that. Peace.